Hi students, welcome back to our chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss about our second chapter, Basic Constituents of Matter. The earth in which we live is rich in diverse substances. Most of these substances which occur in different physical states are mixtures and a few others are pure substances. Some substances are given here. Can you classify them into pure substances and mixtures? Okay, very good. Do you know, students, how are these substances produced? Let's know about it, okay? Break a piece of sugar candy. Break the pieces thus obtained again into smaller pieces. Have you ever thought how small the particles can be made into by breaking it? Sugar candy, potassium permanganate, gold, silver, etc. are pure substances. You know that the particles in sugar candy and potassium permanganate solution cannot be seen as they are extremely small. Now, let's carry out an experiment. Take one or two pieces of camphor and heat it. What kind of change occurs to camphor? Yes, camphor becomes vapor and it disappears. That means it directly changes into gaseous state. Such type of process is called sublimation that we already discussed in our previous chapter. Am I right? Do you get the smell when the camphor heats? Yes, we will get that smell while it heats. The smell spreads everywhere. We already learned that all the substances like sugar, candy, potassium permanganate, water and camphor are made of minute particles. Similarly, pure substances like gold, silver, etc. are also made of extremely small particles. Can pure substance be further decomposed? Let's do another experiment. Fill 1/4 of a boiling tube with sugar and close it with cotton. Then heat the boiling tube strongly. What can be observed, children? When we heat sugar, the sugar becomes charred. And what is seen on the sides of the boiling tube? The water vapor appears inside the test tube and we can see that the water drops appear on the sides of the test tube. So, do you know what are the substances obtained by heating sugar? Substances obtained by heating sugar are carbon and water. Now, you know that carbon and water are the components of sugar. Carbon obtained by heating sugar cannot be further divided. But in 1806, Sir Humphrey Davy discovered that when electricity is passed through water, it splits into hydrogen and oxygen. In fact, Davy's findings was made possible by the discovery of Henry Cavendish that hydrogen burns in oxygen to give water. Sugar, a pure substance, can be further divided into carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Similarly, another pure substance, water, can be divided into hydrogen and oxygen. At the same time, pure substances like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, gold and silver cannot be further divided into components by chemical reactions. Don't you now realize the pure substances are of two kinds? Like mixtures, pure substances are of two kinds. They are elements and compounds. Elements are pure substances which cannot be split into simpler components through chemical processes. Example for elements are gold, silver, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, etc. Compounds are substances formed by the combination of two or more elements through chemical reactions. Examples for compounds are salt, camphor, sugar, water, toothpaste, etc. So, it's time to wind up our today's session. Today we mainly discussed about the two kinds of pure substances, elements and compounds. The pure substances which cannot be further decomposed through chemical process are called elements, and compounds are pure substances formed from two or more elements through chemical combination. That's all for today. Thank you.